ಎಸ್ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಪ್ರಸಂಗಗಳು ಇವು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾನು ಸೆಲ್ ಸೈಕಲನ್ನು, ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರನ್ನು ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರುವಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದಂಥ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಂತೆ. ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, cell cycle and cell division. What it includes? It includes, as you see that here, the growth and reproduction of all organisms. For the growth and reproduction purpose, all organisms undergoing the cell division. Cell division occurs then only the growth and the reproduction. See, this cell division is going to be helpful to replace the damaged cells. It may be the help for the formation of the gametes, or it may be help for the growth, or it may be formation of some other the cells, either in plant or in the animal. In both, the cell division is the compulsory. And now we are going to be seeing here this is cell division. What we are going to write in that, we are saying this is called as the cell cycle. See, every cell is under this process in the cell cycle. But you have already information regarding in plants, some of the cells losing the power of cell division and becomes a permanent. Still, you have also seen that the examples for the lateral meristems, the cambium, at the certain age of the plant, they got the power of cell division and responsible for the formation of secondary growth. But in animals, we are going to be seeing that the cell division in some cells also. What is cell cycle? It is the life period of a cell. See, what is cell cycle? It is a life period of cell. Yes, in this period, in this cell cycle, so it is the, so synthesizes the growth. Synthesizes means synthesizes of protein, synthesizing of the DNA, everything takes place here. And growth of the cell, and also it divides. It divides, maybe giving rise to 2 new daughter cells or 4 daughter cells. If it in mitosis, it is a 2. If it is a meiosis, it gives 4 daughter cells. See, growth is continuous. ಸೆಲ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, either in the plant or in the animal. And the DNA synthesis, it occurs only at the particular or specific stage of that cell cycle. Growth ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿರಂತರ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂದು, but the synthesis of the DNA takes place at the particular stage only. The duration of the cell cycle, it varies from species to species. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲ್ಗಳು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. It differs. So in human cell, for example, it takes 24 hours. In yeast, it takes only the 90 minutes to complete the life cycle, including the division and the growth, all together. we have also seen that in some other, like a bacteria, it's still very fast. It completes in 20-30 minutes. Anyway, the division or the duration of the cell cycle that varies from species to species. The division is always, the cell division is always mainly occurs broadly in two phases. One, we are saying that it is called as a karyokinesis. Kinesis is nothing but it is a division. Karyo is nothing but a nucleus. So the division of nucleus is said to be karyokinesis. And the division of cytoplasma, that is said to be cytokinesis. What is karyokinesis? Division of nucleus. What is cytokinesis? That is a division of cytoplasma. See, the phases of cell cycle we are going to start now seeing. So basically there are two phases. One is called as an interphase and second phase is called as an M phase. Interphase is the one we are saying that it is an resting phase, but actually so many activities are going to take place in this interphase only, resting phase only. But the name is resting phase, but activities is more maximum. What is that interphase? It is the phase between two successive M phases. M phase ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫುಲ್ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಎಂ ಫೇಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಂ ಫೇಸ್ಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಹಂತವನ್ನ we are saying that interface. ನಾವು ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನೇನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ DNA synthesis. The growth of the cell and the DNA replication occurs here. DNA new formation. That means DNA is going to be forming here. Replication takes place. And it lasts more than 95% of the duration of the cells. Interphase is only, it covers the maximum time of the cell cycle. It is cell cycle nalli bahalashtu time tagolodu interphase. So that M phase completes within a very short period, only in 5 minutes. That means only in 5% of the cell cycle. So it has three phases. Interphase dalli matte ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಭಾಗಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So we are saying that the G1 phase, S phase and the Z2 phase. The G1 phase is the one we are saying that the gap 1 phase or antiphase ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. See, G1 phase is the one, it shows that you are going to be saying that it is between M phase and the S phase. M phase ಮತ್ತು S phase ನ ಹಂತವನ್ನು ನಾವು G1 phase ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Don't bother about that G0 phase. See, it is a continuous, here in this phase, the continuous growth of the cell takes place and cell becomes metabolically active. As you know that already what is meant by metabolism and metabolic activities, and prepares the machinery for the DNA replication and synthesizes the RNA and proteins. See, this is the most important. Machinery for the DNA replications prepares. What are the requirements for the DNA replications? Replications ಗೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲಗಳು ಬೇಕು DNA replications ಗೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲ್ಲವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಿಂಥಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಈ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. And synthesizes the RNA. So these are also very essential for the duplication of the DNA, and some proteins are essential. So everything is going to be occurring in the Z1 phase. And after that we are going to be seeing that there is an S phase. See, S phase is the longest one in the cell cycle. You are only seeing that the maximum, the space is for the S. It is the longest one, and the DNA replication takes place, duplication of the DNA takes place. Remember, the amount of the DNA per cell increases. DNA amount increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಹೊರತು it cannot increases, but there is no increase in the chromosomal number. Chromosomal number ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ increase ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. See, that is the most important. It is not increased. Chromosomal number is not increased. That is the thing most important that is going to be occurring in the S phase. Remember, in the S phase, synthesis phase, What is going to be synthesizing? The DNA is going to be synthesizing. We have seen that in animal cells, replication in the nucleus, that is the duplication of the DNA takes place in the nucleus, but in the outside, in the centriole, that means in the cytoplasma, the centriole duplicates. ಹೊರಗಡೆಗೆ ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಯೋಲ್ ಡುಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. And the next phase is the G2 phase. We are saying it's called as the gap 2 phase. Here, growth of the cell takes place. It is still continuing, and synthesis of the RNA protein, that is also continuing, and also ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ready for the next phase, what we are saying that M phase. M phase ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು, ಏನೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವುಗಳು ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಸೆಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಕೈನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಕೈನೆಸಿಸ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೆ. ಸಿ, ಸೊ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್, ಎವ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ ಈಸ್ entering this cell cycle. That means every cell is present in the cell cycle. So that is an interphase and as well as end phase. Students, today we have covered that what is interphase. Interphase of the ANU and what is cell cycle we have covered. So this is small information for you students. Please go through this video, and if you get still any more doubts, you can ask that one. Please stay in home, and we will continue in the next class. Bye.